Hello, everyone. Just give me one more minute and let's start our special Christmas AMA session. Very happy to have you with us today. Just give me one more minute. Oh, I can see that some of you are already eager to also take up the speakers, right? To speak up, take up the microphones, I mean. Okay, almost, guys, almost. I just need to plug in the recharger and we can get going on. Okay. Okay, so once again, hello and welcome to everyone, whatever place you're right now in, whatever times in your place, whether it's morning, evening, or afternoon. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let us kick off our Telegram voiced AMA session. This is your captain speaking, Platypus King. Very pleased to have you all with us today. And before we begin, I would like to remind you that yesterday we just started a giveaway of Charge Era NFTs. If I'm not mistaken, so you can still join, and even if it would be slightly past the time, for those of you who haven't partaken in it, still just hop on in, guys, and because you may have a chance to win one of the cool Charge Era NFTs. What I can tell you about them is that those NFTs will be released officially in the next year. I'm very bullish about them because with those NFTs, you can actually, they are not only about the cool pictures, which of course they have, or the point that they will give you the passive benefits, but as well that with those NFTs, so you can actually use our Charge Era app. Like they bring in the real utilities. This is something very cool. But this is about the, the small intro. Let's get to what's been happening around in our project. Let me give you a short update. Last week has been pretty busy for us, as despite it's the Christmas time, so it's not only busy uh, with our private preparations for the Xmas season, but as well as at the project we've been working on several matters. Those matters include, for instance, the changes that we'll be bringing to recruits and ambassadors programs. This is something very positive that we will let you know more after the Christmas how they look like. We've also been thinking much about the treasury that we've introduced to you. The BD work continues, and today, soon in one more hour, we will announce a new partnership with the RWA project, which will be not only kind of cooperating in growing our communities or the marketing side, but as well as the real business side, which is very cool. And I'm very bullish about those guys. We will let you know in one more hour who are they. So watch out for the announcements because this will be something to take a note of. Our team is also finalizing the roadmap, so we'd be very happy if there are no delays to share that roadmap with you at the end of this year, just around the New Year's Eve. So this is what I can tell you. The work as well continues in terms of our products. So we are of course developing more our platform for energy communities. What and of course our Charge Era app, which is already in advanced stage and in the early access program. Which is very cool is that if you've noticed what's been recently happening on our side, on the Fetch AI side, is that we are officially partners with guys and we are enhancing our products with their technology, with their AI agents. I believe last time I told you more about those agents, but yes, but this is how we are also a bit changing our focus. We're not only a deepen project or RWA, but as well AI. And the AI part actually has now a very strong and solid foundation in what we are doing. But okay, but this is, I think, enough of the intro talking and small update on what's going on in the project. Now I'll be waiting for the questions from you. So the floor is yours, guys. Mm, if you want, take up the voice to speak up, or as usually, you can write questions on the chat. Now this is your time. I'm here for you. So just type in. Don't be afraid. I will answer all the questions that you have.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Mark, I think your microphone is muted.
So I see recently you have made a partnership with the Face AI. So how this will impact on C4 ecosystem? How this will make you more and more better than previous? Also, how this will affect on C4 ecosystem?
Sure, with Fetch AI. This is actually a long saga we've been having with them. We actually formalized our partnership with Fetch AI because if you've noticed, we've been the members of the Fetch AI Foundation, which has, alongside many other noticeable members such as Deutsche Telekom, Sorchain, Peak, quite many projects. And the way we are working with them is that we are directly implementing their technology into our products. So they are AI agents. I don't know if you have checked out the thread that we have posted or what Fetch AI has posted recently about us, but those changes they will be happening around our products for the energy communities, so the platform for the energy communities, and the Charge Era app. And to dive more into details of those changes, let me just open the Fetch AI article because this is also a bit something new to me, which I have to get more accustomed with those details. So what will those AI agents do? Example, in our energy communities, those AI agents will help to optimize the energy usage. So they will monitor the energy production and consumption in real time, dynamically allocating resources, ensuring that energy is shared optimally to minimize waste and maximize cost efficiency. With the peer-to-peer energy trading, so AI agents will ensure that the best deals keep taking place on the peer-to-peer marketplace, and they will automate the transactions via smart contracts. So, and actually, there are more sides to it. They will also help us in incentivization of the community energy production, and as well in the community energy management. So those agents will help us help users from energy communities by connecting those with shared interest in renewable energy production and consumption. But now to keep it short, when will be this happening? So we are laser focused to implement the AI agents in our platform for energy communities in the first half of 2025, together with Fetch AI. Then there's the second part, so Charge Era AI agents. About those AI agents, guys, in Charge Era, we have told you, I think, long ago. So basically, what changes is that it will we know exactly the time when will those AI agents be implemented in Charge Era. So at the second half of 2025. And actually, what is very interesting about those Charge Era agents is I will repeat to you how they work. So imagine that you want to find the best charging time and way and so on of your EV because you're on some trip. So those AI agents will tell you based on the battery levels, what is your car model, what charger you're using, and weather conditions, the distance, the most optimal way of charging your car, and it also works. Yeah, and this is how they will how this will work, and mostly the EV drivers will benefit from that faster and cost-effective charging with those agents. This is a piece of tech that I'm very bullish about, and I would love to see it being used in practice in charging run, and this is coming. And then finally, there's something new called as personalized energy advisor. So this is actually like I would call it a system that's over all of those products, and it will help deliver the customized energy optimization plans for individual users. So imagine that you've got like a dashboard with that personal energy advisor, and you can rely on its help through the various products that we keep offering to our consumers, to our users, right? So this is something cool. That personalized energy advisor will be live in the second half of 2025. Of course, it might be the subject of changes because this is how to say very this is I would say a very demanding product, but I still recommend you to check out this thread to know more info. Yeah, so it is here. And I think that I've answered your questions, Mark, right? So if you have more questions, just let me know. And also, I'm waiting for your questions, guys. Oh, this is a very cool question. I really want to know when we will get a mobile app for our ecosystem for easy accessibility. From what I know, so for now, the apps will be dedicated to each of the products. So when you have in mind an app that could be used for all, or that personalized energy advisor should be live in the second half of 2025. But if it comes to the app, that's not just about the personalized energy advisor, but like a kind that directs you to specific products. This is something that I will save up as a question to the team, because this is a nice question. I don't know yet, but I will save it up. Okay, just give me a minute. Done. Thank you. Come on, other questions, guys? Okay, just give me a moment. I will give you a minute to type more questions. Okay. No, our partnerships are not only limited to Web3 communities. Actually, what we want to do more is to show you some of our energy communities that we have partnered with. For now, as a small reminder, those that are publicly available, let me check um, on our website, the one for the energy communities. Let me check 1 minute. For now, we have the energy communities such as, these are just examples because not all are on the website displayed. Many energy communities, they are not displayed because they, no, they don't want to get displayed, but those that we publicly announced. So we've got the Azal Energy, Niepołomice, Spółdzielnia Energetyczna Czerwonak, and there are two more that I would have to check out what are the names, because I have the logos, but I don't have the names. Yeah, but remember that each of the energy communities has thousands of users who use the electricity on a daily basis. So those energy communities are big. This is important. Okay, the marketing plan, this is very good. Actually, the marketing plan and together with the BD plan, they are interconnected. First of all, you've noticed that we are introducing the C4E treasury. Actually, the purpose of the treasury is to help us grow the value of the token, because the real, how to say, users, the companies and those entities will be using our products, and part of the revenue will go to the treasury. Actually, it works in a way that those companies will pay us in C4E and pay in C4E tokens, and they'll be purchasing them from the market to pay us for using our products, and part of those tokens will go to the treasury, right? So this is very cool. So partially by it, then we want to have more bullish partnerships incoming, which will also affect our marketing roadmap. I can't tell you the name, but as you can see right now, we are partnering with medium-sized projects, but we also want to go for the big players, and this is what can be as well game changers in terms of the co-marketing activities. Then we want to go for more marketing initiatives which will be or will not be supported by the treasury for the KOLs. We also have on our minds the new listings for the next year. And we also want to focus much on the community building initiatives, not only those that are implemented by us from our side, but also those that come from the community. So example, I think it's not a secret and I can say it. If you're, this is what we've been testing with ambassadors, what we've asked our dear ambassadors to design and to suggest us what they would think would be the best ideas for such community activities, community growing activities. And we actually organized kind of like, I won't call it a competition, but the best ideas will be chosen by us and will be co-executed together with those ambassadors who had those ideas. So we want to shift our focus to more community-driven focus, and if that idea of creating and building together the community and also listening to your needs, including what you would want to see in the marketing, works out, then we will move it to another level. So introducing to our dear C4E recruits as well, and also to all of you, our dear community. Now, I hope that this answered your question. Another question, when will our governance session happen and what are the benefits for the community? Okay, this is a very good question, because as you know, we've told you that we will be having soon a new governance session for voting over the treasury. We teased it in the previous week. So as far as I know, let me confirm it with you. Let me confirm it with you. Regarding the proposal, I will let you know soon more details, because I will have to go back to the team with precise details of the timing. Okay. Let me go back. And what are the benefits for the community? So actually, when we take part in the governance sessions, you decide about our future. So the main benefit is that you have the power to decide what is happening with the project. And actually, you can also propose your own proposals. There is a commonwealth where we hold regular discussions on what will be voted next. But as well, we are listening to your voices here on our main Telegram group, on respective programs groups, on X. If you have any suggestions for the proposals of what would you like the project to take next in terms of actions, let us know. If it's something bigger, we can take a proposal for it. If it's something smaller, we can just implement it while hearing that others of you as well feel it's needed. No problem. We are open to your suggestions and we are here for you. This is what I always want you to remember, that we are here for you guys. We grow with you. Okay, the next question from Richie. My question, with C4E forging so many exciting partnerships recently, can you share how these collaborations align with your long-term vision? Specifically, how do they contribute to C4E's mission of decentralized energy and community empowerment? Okay, guys, so there are different and various partnerships. Some partnerships are more product-centered, while others are more community-centered. Example, the recent ones that we've been having, with the exception of one that we have today, because it will be different. So were those that were more community-centered. I won't hide it. So when they are community-centered, so it means that they help us in building the community, bringing in the value in terms of useful, example, tools that you as our community can use, the cross-marketing, the spreading awareness of our projects, and of course, on top of that, a part of enhancing the ties with our ecosystem. And the second type, so the one that I told you about, the one that is more aimed at our products. So it can be integrations, it can be our future customers, it can be partners that we will, example, exchange the customers with. So this will be example the case of today's partnership. And why are those partnerships important? Because apart from growing the communities and exchanging actually communities, because those what are the partnerships for, and growing in new users database, we also enhance our products utilities with some or with many of those partnerships. This is why it's so important. Can you share more details about how the personalized energy advisor will integrate AI and deep-in technologies? For that, I encourage you to check out the article that I just told you. What I know about the personalized energy advisor, I think that someone has a microphone not muted. You can ask, bro. Okay, I think the microphone just got muted, so it's okay. So yeah, but the personalized advisor will work like a kind of a tool that is above any product. It's like a dashboard, I believe. When I have more details about how the personalized energy advisor will work, more details from what I've seen in our threads or on Fetch AI article, then I will let you know. Now, let me go to other questions. 1 minute. The future looks promising. What partnerships can we expect next? Good partnerships, big partnerships, those that are with other ecosystems to grow our reach, those that are with RWA's projects, those that with our community-focused projects, Web3, Web2 projects with more energy communities, with plenty of partnerships, right? Because this is what has to be done. Like you've got the different segments on which you're building the project. One of them is, example, the marketing. The other one is the tech stack. and you've got the BD part, so those partnerships. And for the project to succeed, you need to stand firm on all of those fundamentals and build them equally. Okay, what perks does the Charge Era NFT collection have in the ecosystem? Okay, guys, so I will repeat myself a little bit, but it's okay. First of all, those Charge Era NFTs, apart from giving you, I would say, bonuses like oh my gosh, I forgot the word. Just give me a minute. Passive income, and from, of course, being nice NFTs with cool pictures, they will let you utilize them in the Charge Era app, like example for the virtual EVs charging. We will let you know more in the near future how will it exactly look like, and I believe that there will be more utilities to that than only that one, right? They may also give you some bonuses with the real charging. I will press guys to let me know more, and we will share with you about it. What are the biggest challenges you foresee in scaling Charge Era globally? I believe that one of the biggest challenges in scaling the Charge Era globally is the adaptation to local law requirements, because let's remember that all those regulations, they just like crypto is truly decentralized, so do those regulations in real world. They are also decentralized in the meaning that they are not unified, which means that for every country, we may need to take a bit different approach before, of course, releasing our app to those markets. So this is, I think, the biggest challenge that we might be having, but not something not to overcome. Okay. How does the project plan to onboard and meet the needs of Web2 users? We've got the Charge Era app, which actually meets the needs of users. I think that to meet the needs of those EV owners and EV hosts, so our app has to be simple to use. It has to be available on more and more markets, so the users can not only use them in their home countries, but example when they go abroad to another country, and so on and so on, right? So this is what's also important. That kind of, I would call it, to interoperability. And how do we plan to onboard them? By focusing on selective markets, spreading our reach market by market. First, we will enhance our reach in the early access program. Once we've enhanced it to more markets, then we'll move to another stage, which is onboarding the users outside the programs. And we will most likely start with the same countries that we have had in the early access program. What major milestones can we expect from C4E in 2025? Those major milestones can include and will include the treasury growth, the treasury introduction, the C4 treasury, then of course the release of our products with AI agents included in them to publicity, such introducing of the AI agents to our platform for energy communities, then release of the Charge Era app for all users, that it's not just in the early access program, but it's passed beyond it, and also we've included the AI agents. And finally, the personalized AI advisor, the one that I mentioned to you several times already in our voice session. And of course, spreading awareness about our project, reach, and new listings. Okay. Yes, will there be opportunities for communities to contribute to the project? Yes, there always are. This is what I've told you about. Depending how our brainstorming initiative that we announced first ambassadors progresses, then we also share with then recruits and then with the whole community. We actually want you to be guys more and more engaged with us, because we believe that we are building this project together. because without community there's no project, and because there are you guys, so there is the project, right? Because the project is community driven, which means this is for you, this is something we are building so that you can use. Okay, another question to add to this. What can we expect in the first quarter of 2025? Okay, guys, like I told you, the precise roadmap will be released. I hope that soon, at the end of this year. I somehow teased to you what we can expect. For sure, in the first quarter, I mean, the first half of 2025, we can expect the AI implementation in the energy communities product that we have, and the treasury, the C4E treasury release. So those things. Okay, now I can see that there are a few more questions left. I will also ask, what are the plans to increase community engagement and adoption? Through community-driven initiatives, those that we've told you. Maybe we also run some campaigns for community building. If you remember Zilli, I'm not saying we are thinking about something like Zilli, but something that can drive the attention of community members. Then the listings, I believe, can as well contribute to that. Then what I think can contribute to community building is also the proper coverage with the KOLs, and not only with the KOLs, right? Okay. My question is, what strategies are in place to make C4E token more accessible and appealing to a broader audience? Actually, there are several ways in which we can make the token more accessible and appealing. First, I will start with the appealing part. So, of course, letting the users use our token in the applications we have, and making those applications publicly available. When it comes to accessibility, so all that I've told you before about the marketing, with listings including, right? But we will also try to make our token available to Web2 users and to encourage them to use our C4E tokens through our apps. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a way to onboard them for using our C4E tokens. And anyways, yeah, I think it will have to be, right? Even with energy communities using our apps. Okay, now let me see. Is there any way you can show us the practical applications of Fetch AI to help us understand better? On our example, so with Charge Era app, I will just repeat it. Imagine you're driving your EV car. You need to take a rest in some place before traveling forth, and over the night you decide that you will charge your car. Then you ask the EV AI advisor, how should you charge it? So that agent will ask you questions. What is the EV car model that you have? What is the battery status? When do you plan to go? Where? What is the distance? And so on and so on. And based on those questions, it will design for you the best, most optimal charging plan that will let you travel forth, or in case that like the traveling the whole distance is not possible, so it will let you know when you should take a break to continue the charging, right? Yeah, so this is how it works. Okay, how does AI-driven optimization in peer-to-peer energy trading benefit small-scale energy producers? In this case, let me revert to Fetch AI article. So first of all, the community members, those small producers, will trade the surplus energy through this marketplace, and the AA agents will ensure that the best deals and automated transactions via smart contracts take place. I hope that this answers your question. And yes, Magna, you're welcome. I'm more than happy to answer your questions, guys. Okay, do you folks have any more questions for our voiced session? And I will remind you one more time. If you haven't, please join up the giveaway we are having on our X profile, because I believe there is still more time. Yeah, there's still more time. 3 or 4 more hours. You can participate in it. So just submit your energizing wishes for the Xmas, and we will choose 5 the best wishes and reward them with 1 Trojira NFT each. Yeah, Christmas giveaway for our C4E community. Santa's early this year. Mm, mm. Just let me copy and paste the link. Don't forget to join this giveaway. 3 4 more hours still left. Cool. Mm. Are there any new partnerships on the horizon that will enhance C4E's ecosystem? Yes, even the one that will be announced in 20 more minutes. I can't tell you the name yet, but once it's published, you will know the name. I don't want to spoil the fun. Just wait those 22 more minutes and then enjoy. Are there any plans to collaborate with governments or NGOs? Yes, there are such plans. That's also, I believe, the part of expanding to more markets. In one way or another, such collaboration with governments or law, I won't say law enforcement, but local law agencies or will have to take place. Okay, guys, 5 more minutes, because right after it, I will need to prepare myself for the release of the announcement. We have already, but we need to make sure that those announcements are released exactly at 11 a.m. UTC. The last AMA session question. I asked questions concerning physical awareness. What are the plans of it? Physical awareness, you mean by Web 2 awareness, right? By Web 2 users. I think that I already answered to you, but when it comes to, for instance, Energy Communities platform, so we are doing hard work in terms of the BD, with connecting with those energy communities, and we have plenty of them already onboarded and using our platform for the energy communities. And now let me revert to one of our recent reports that we've probably published for you in a Medium article, because there's been all the data. Apologies, guys, but I'm not that great with numbers, so sometimes I need to check up, or I can even see it on our posts. So actually what we've processed and counted in terms of the green energy is those 6,500 megawatts of green energy, which has been valued at nearly 2 million euros for energy communities at our decentralized energy communities platform, and from EV chargers connected to our network. Those EV chargers connected to those users from the early access program. Mm. But in terms of the plans, how we want to increase the awareness, we have the approach that is targeting the localized markets. First the European markets, and then once we hit enough European markets, we'll be expanding to other parts of the world. That's important with energy communities. So the catch is the very good BD part, and we have the good BD part already. So it's mostly about the growing, like in those predictions that we've shown you. And when it comes to the charge era, so the approach is a bit similar, but not. It's not just about the BD, but also about proper marketing campaigns aimed at creating the awareness of our brand. And in terms of the Web3 users, so of course the proper campaigns um, which are aimed at spreading the awareness about our token and its usage throughout all those applications, products, and throughout our ecosystem. Okay, I believe that this answered all of your questions, but I will wait one more minute. Anyone? Do you have any more questions, or maybe do you have any voice questions? Okay, I can see someone still typing. Cool. Okay, guys, so, okay, let's wait. Mr. BHCX Carrot. So what you're typing? What's your question? Very good question. Any plans for more security measures apart from Athena? I think the guys are open to them. Don't know exactly. I would have to ask, but I will save this question up for the next session so I can come back to it and answer it. Of course, the guys are working. I think it's okay to tell you to make it to make you see our transactions of what is happening, the structure of wallets, and so on in a more transparent way. But this is something in terms of not exactly security, but transparency, which is a bit different. Okay, guys, now the time has come. It's been a very nice time sitting here with you, answering the questions, having talks. Of course, I'm counting on you, but next time there will be more of the voiced questions from you, because this is what I'm always looking for. And I'm happy whenever I can hear some of you speaking. Of course, I love the type questions as well, but I just hope I can get more, how to say, I won't say courage, but I kind of like, but you'll be less shy, or let's say in this way, to speak up. Once again, remember to take part in the giveaway. And I want so much to thank you all for supporting us, for supporting our project, because you're our backbone. And I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. May you spend the time together with your families in good health, happiness. Let the Santa bring you the really cool big bags of full of surprises, and we will see each other, I believe, in 1 or 2 more weeks. Not sure if we will hold the voiced session next week, because it's the Christmas time and we will be off. I mean, I won't be off. I will be standing by with few of you, but many of you will be off. So I think that it is the best time that we should spend, touching a bit of the grass with our families. But maybe we can organize next session, um, you know, like on Monday or Tuesday, Monday 30th of December, 31st of December, like the last day of the old year. I think that would be a very good time and cool time to hold such session. Yeah, the Santa should bring big bags. Exactly. Those are my wishes for you. Let the Santa bring big bags to all of us. That would be the best gift. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Roger out, and we will hear one another in a little bit more over than